We have seen with the current government, many people that have benefited in terms of their land reform program were close. It was a group of people that benefited taking over the thriving white commercial farms.
Yes.
What is your plan? Because some of them now you've passed through the said story.
Derelict.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your plan in terms of that?
So, one of the reasons why our manifesto starts with the social contracts and with this need for a conversation with the Zimbabwean people, we have to decide what do we want as a country. First of all, I think that will be clear from how we are going to vote. We are going to vote in a certain way, and that's going to send a message where we want to go as a country. Here's where I believe that we want to go as a country. And here's where I believe that a really common sense discussion, even post the election, in the immediate period after the election, will lead us to. We want to be able to feed ourselves as a nation. We want to be able to employ people, even in the agricultural sector. We want to be able to thrive right through our economy. Everything needs to be thriving, whether it's industries, whatever it is that we do as Zimbabweans, needs to produce the surplus that really improves our well-being. I believe that that's what we want. So let's look at the land reform. The truth of the matter is that there was nothing wrong with the idea of land reform. We know that there were people who were dispossessed by the Land Apportionment Act and the Land Tenure Act. We know that. We know that there were Africans who were dispossessed. We also know that the commercial farming land in our country was being highly productive, even though there were those inequalities and injustices. So what needed to happen to correct that injustice was, how do we do this in such a way that we don't impact productivity, but we're still addressing the injustice? How do we do that? And I don't believe that that was seriously done. That conversation about accomplishing both goals. These two goals can't be mutually exclusive: the need for justice and the need for productivity. Now, today, here's what we need. How do we get to increased productivity and making sure at the same time that we also address the injustices of the land reform exercise? And that will really need Zimbabweans to come together and really agree on what we need to do. So, in my opinion, we've got to address the land question and put a stop to some of the things that are even going on now. I was reading in the paper the other day that there are still some white farmers who are being targeted for displacement. Even this long after the inception of this program, I mean, it's crazy. The second thing is, we also need to address the issue of the farms that are not being fully used. These are commercial farms. These are not places where people should just go with their families and have a braai. This is supposed to actually contribute to the economic well-being of the country. And something needs to be done about that, and we support a comprehensive land audit so that we can find out who owns what and what are these farms, commercial farms, that are being used for. And at the end of that audit, justice needs to be done. If there are people who have multiple farms and they're not utilizing those farms, they need to be taken from them. Then we need to decide as a country what we do with the issue of title. Because if we don't address that, it has broader economic consequences. It doesn't just affect agriculture, it affects industry, investment on the whole area of investment. So we have to make a decision about that and make sure that going forward, we're not going to racially profile someone who wants to be a farmer.